Since yesterday's video, a lot of people are asking me who that douchebag was. Who was that police officer on Christopher Freeland's security detail? The one who bumped into David Menzies, pushed David Menzies, and then accused David Menzies of assaulting him.
What?
Just incredible!
Who was this douchebag? Now, I have two police officers, one active duty and one retired RCMP officer who slid into my direct messages overnight, both of them asking me if I knew the name of this douchebag because they were absolutely disgusted at that officer's behavior, as I think everyone with any common sense who saw the video was equally as disgusted by. So, I don't know his name. All we know at this point is that his nickname is Bouncer.
Looks like if you are not an approved member of Blackface's state-funded media corps, then you stand to get arrested on trumped-up charges for, asking impolite questions. Make no mistake, this was a stitch-up. I was framed. If you care to watch the video, again, check out the 9-second mark. That's when this Royal Canadian Mounted Henchman sticks out his arm to block me. But again, why? Just like Freeland, he knows who I am. If he doesn't, he can clearly see the Rebel News mic flash. He and she know I mean no harm to anyone unless insensitive questions are tantamount to dangerous ammunition these days.
And what does the opposition leader have to say about this? I mean, because he is going to be our new prime minister. I mean, barring any huge unexpected circumstances between now and the next election. What does he have to say about all this?
The Liberals use both a carrot and a stick to control journalists in Canada. The carrot is obviously government money, including massive payments to publishers and broadcasters. This corrupts their editorial independence. The stick is regulation, including censorship, banning reporters from press conferences, the CRA's journalism licensing regime, and the CRTC's new power to alter search engine algorithms. My question, sir, is this. Which of these carrots and sticks would you keep as Prime Minister, and which would you repeal?
Thank you. We are going to repeal C11, the censorship law, which allows CRTC bureaucrats to secretly manipulate social media algorithms to promote certain information, demote other information, and censor certain things altogether. This is a form of censorship that exists nowhere in the democratic world. Margaret Atwood actually said that this was creeping totalitarianism. This is Margaret Atwood. This is not a conservative, obviously not a conservative, but she is an artist, a true artist, who believes that freedom of expression and freedom of the press is necessary. We're going to stop arresting journalists. It's outrageous for the Prime Minister to have, and his government, to have journalists arrested for merely for asking questions of ministers and public officials. And we're going to make sure that the government does not use tax dollars to leverage news coverage in its favor.
And of course, complete crickets from Christopher Freeland herself. Not a peep. And her boss, Blackface? Nothing from him either. What happened was very obviously orchestrated, at least in my opinion. This was planned. The officer knew full well that David was going to be there. Krista obviously was in on this too. I don't think that's a conspiracy to say that. I think it's just obvious. But anyways, we shall see what happens with all of this. But if anyone out there does know who it is and wants to reach out to me privately, you can just go to my website, justincredible.tv. Click on the contact there and you can send me a message and I'd be happy to chat with you. Keep on rocking, everyone. I'll let you know what happens next.